As usual, I'm running a little bit behind, but I thought today we would take a look at the messages from our spirit guides and loved ones for the month of March. So this is going to be general readings for anybody who happens upon this video. Let's take a look. I'm using my daily guidance from your angels. These are old oracle cards that I've started to use again. I'm going to clear them off, do a little shuffle, and we'll see what messages we have in store for us for the month of March. All right, let's see. First card. I'm going to pull 4 to start off with, and they will represent each week of the month. And then I'm going to partner them up with a second set of cards. Okay, interesting. So it looks as though March is going to be a very pensive time for most of us. The very first week is talking about giving and receiving. So this is a message from our spirit guides that is talking about cycles, okay? It's talking about making sure that things are in balance, making sure that you are not solely the recipient of constant giving, but that you're allowing yourself to remain open for some receiving as well, okay? Overall, I feel like this is also pertaining specifically to cycles in our life. So this is going to probably lead into a review of things that we are going to spend some time looking at and deciding what we want to keep based on what's working for us and what doesn't. So that was for this week. You'll find yourselves doing the review and trying to maintain the balance. Second week in March, look at that. What do you desire? So as I suspected with the first card, this is your opportunity to take a look at what's working for you in your life, what you want to keep, what you want to release, what you want to expand on. Maybe you've put something on hold for a while and now it's time to open that chapter up and to go on that trip, or look at changing that job, or finding a newer place to live, or expanding your friend circle. Whatever the scenario is, you should easily be able to identify it, okay? If you find yourself stuck and you're not really clear what you need to do, I would always recommend taking a look at making a list, because a list is always going to help you identify where you are versus where you want to be, okay? Third week, more contemplation, right? We're looking at our life purposes. We are visiting the things that we feel are most important and dear to us. We are reflecting on, is this part of how I envision my life to be? When I am gone, is this what I want my legacy to be? Is this what my heart sings from? Okay. It's all about finding the things that make you happy. It's not about having an end result. Not everybody is born knowing exactly what they want to be when they grow up, and that's okay. The test is to be a good human. It's to be a good person. It's to be somebody who is active and who is a good friend and a good partner, and who can contribute to many aspects overall. Okay? Don't focus on just one thing. Your life is not just one thing. It's many different parts that are all put together. And that's really what we're focusing on. So as we end month March, it looks as though we have spent several weeks, and much time reviewing the cycles and the balance in our lives, what makes our hearts sing, what is fitting into our world. And we're probably going to make some decisions that make us pivot and put us into a different world, a different space, okay? This is potentially something that you've never accomplished before or you've never tackled before. It's new. It's brand new. And it's important that you follow your instincts during this time. All right? It's time for you to get on track with what it is that you desire most and to follow that road. I'm going to pull a couple more cards just to accent. Because this is a month reading, I'd like to give you a little bit more. I'm going to use these Intuitive Whisper Oracle cards and see what they have to contribute. So again, we're going to pull them out of the box, do the obligatory flick. We're going to do 4 cards again, is what I'm hearing. And they want me to stop right here for the first one. And this one. We're getting there. We're going to pull 2 more. 1 more after this one. This is really interesting. Hope I wasn't holding those cards up too close. I got my camera a little bit closer than usual. Sorry about that. Well, interesting. They all correlate. Shocking, my friends, right? So if we look at the first card, we're talking about wisdom of the solar plexus. That's going to be talking about your solar plexus is essentially your gut. So it's working with your gut, working with that energy, following your gut, using your guides, focusing in on that space as we move forward, okay? There's a lot of intuition there for you. So make sure that you're utilizing it because your guides want you to focus on trusting yourself. If you look at this card, the owl represents wisdom. The eye is at the crown chakra, which is telling us that, yes, you have the ability to intuitively receive the information. There's a heart in here. So again, follow your heart. Our owl is our wisdom, and he's going to help guide you to where you need to be. So trust your instincts as you're making these changes. Week 3 correlates perfectly because we're talking about going through the maze of the past again and appreciating the things that we have gained, the lessons that we've learned, okay? And realizing that we don't have to take everything forward with us. We can leave some things behind. And all experiences are meant to teach us a lesson, all right? That's why we have an owl again. So what we are bringing forward with us is the wisdom of the lessons that we have been experienced, and also the gratitude to thank our spirit guides and our loved ones for teaching us what we needed to know to move forward, okay? We have all of the tools in the toolbox. It's time to say thank you and move ahead. Finally, listen to your heart. Your heart knows. If you've been playing a scenario in your head over and over and over again, then it will be important for you to listen because it's the right answer. Don't be afraid to make a decision based on what your heart is telling you, okay? The important thing is that we keep moving forward and that we keep learning and we keep expanding ourselves. We know what we need. We just need to stop talking ourselves out of it. All right. This is a general overview for the month of March for anybody who happens to see this video. I hope you found some value in it. If you did, I'm Erin. This is Sense of Spirit with Erin, and you can schedule a personal appointment with me through my website, senseofspiritwitherin.com. Until next time.